I play against these higher rep people all the time. Cause you're probably close to a superstar one, right?
Yeah, I'm like maybe
Yeah.
3 games away, probably 4 games away.
Yeah, that's why. That's why. Let me
Nah,
go
nah,
guard
do, do,
college.
do, your motherfucking.
Probably go guard this sharpshooting facilitator. Those are always fun to guard, I guess.
Alright. This dude better not get more rebounds than me.
He's gonna be one of them retards.
Yeah, I'm streaming this game just to be safe. Just to have evidence in case of anything crazy.
Why they didn't pass that shit to the center?
Because they don't know they're being recorded, most likely. Well, even still, who knows why?
Cause they probably those two guys are probably together.
I'm gonna ignore how you said that because I feel like because nobody's gonna hear what you're saying. They're just gonna hear my response to it. So I don't know.
That center couldn't guard that because that little person was there.
mm,
Bruh.
mm. I said it went up slow, huh? I didn't pay attention to these people and what they were rated. Ooh, wow. Oh, he was about to throw it to me. Oh, wow.
He finna fuck that up badly.
He's about to mess up the whole game.
He don't know how to play no fucking point guard.
He don't yet, so he made one.
But then look at this center.
That
Oh my god.
I gave it right to him. As soon as I saw him walk towards me, here you go, buddy. You can have the ball. How did I
Like
not
why
block
would
that?
he like why would he
As soon as I see them do that, I'm like, here you go, bro. All yours. Yeah.
hand him there, hand there?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is what you want? Here you go. Say less.
Okay, the point guard left.
Good. But I just hope his player's good.
This motherfucker, sorry.
I could have been prepared for that. I wasn't sure who had the ball because that whole thing was just like a big mess, and then the ball comes sailing out of there. So I wasn't really sure what to make of it, really.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. I want motherfucker just ups and leaves. Like how you go like you go 1 for 3 and like yeah, it's a good time for me to leave.
He could maybe the internet cut out. That's always a possibility. Not everybody got has good internet. Give me that.
What a good block.
I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I do what I can when I can do it. Do I got the ball? Oh, he got the ball.
See, look at these motherfuckers here. You see what I'm saying? Like, move, dude. This motherfucker ain't moving around nowhere. He should have gone up. He's an idiot. Like that shit's like
I probably shouldn't have cut in and dipped back out because my guy just like stayed in there.
these motherfuckers here. They want.
They're definitely tipping the passes. Like, what are they doing?
What is he doing on defense?
Who, the big guy?
I don't. No, yeah. That shit don't make no sense.
Mm-mm.
And then he goes, okay, I'm not passing him the ball no more. Because all he's going to do is just go straight to the fucking paint, it looks like.
Oh, that should be. Oh, they boxed me out.
No, the center decided he was going to come straight up the court and run into me. For some reason. What a fucking retard. See, the center is just kind of like, he's just standing near the paint. I hate when they do that shit.
I'm surprised they got that tip.
Oh, yeah, from the angle.
Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and watch that. Like right now, yo, that's another cool thing. The instant replay. Like I have access to like instant replay.
That's funny. They running this little full court bullshit.
Hmm. But yo, their guys like will lock it down for real. I'm out of there. Wow. Okay.
I don't know how the fuck he blocked that shit.
But
He
yo,
was
their
coming full
guys like.
speed.
Oh no 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 no! I gotta turn off the. Oh, and that's one thing. Like it'll echo so nasty. What were you saying?
Nah, your guy was going full speed. I don't know how I let them block that.
Couldn't tell you. I really couldn't.
The team we're playing against, they're pretty fucking cheap.
Yeah. But they are playing. They are playing the full court press, which some of them have to know each other in order to pull that off successfully.
Mm-hmm. They do. They actually have to.
Oh, good rip. I don't know how they stopped that block with all my badges, like Hall of Fame contact, slithery finisher, all that, and they were still able to slap my shot like that, full speed, and oof.
How the fuck does he make that shit?
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, see, they're trying to run this full press over there.
Nah, I'm a Mike Vick the situation.
He dribbles too much.
Yeah, but he was like in that situation he was the most open. So I was like, let's let him because it's gonna be. Yeah, I know, but it affects the whole team. But like playing with randoms kind of conditioned me.
See, I don't understand why they're both setting that screen like that. That makes no sense for two people to set a screen like that when their guys are like that. Like that's just crazy. See, it didn't even let me dunk. That was weird as fuck.
We out of there.
I ain't gonna lie, internet feels kind of weird this game.
It does, doesn't it?
One of their connections must be fucked up, or it could be the other team.
The upper room. Yeah.
Some immaturity.
Oh, it doesn't. He better go up. 3 in the key.
Yeah, he had to go up. He gonna stand there.
We should have. I should have called the timeout.
Help everyone.
I was just looking at this piece.
Yeah, that's funny. It's because he didn't fucking. That center is really chapping my ass, dude.
As soon as the yeah, man, he got 3 in the key. Didn't like, bro.
You see how it made my guy like hesitate to shoot that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, your shot isn't flowing as like easy either. But dude, I'm trying to tell you, playing with randoms, it affects like everything. It affects your entire game. It affects how your guy moves. Like my 3 level score is significantly more dangerous playing with like you guys or playing with people who you know what I mean, as opposed to playing with randoms. Like playing with randoms, he's almost like rendered useless because his defense is low and you get the ball at such awkward times and not really in rhythm, and then you have the big guys who are clogging the paint. So
Hmm. Like this big guy.
he's like, yeah, he's just like you're just like a useless 6'5" player. You don't even have size to do anything.
And you see where he was setting that screen? Like they're setting screens just like in the way. Like you don't need that.
Nah, they're pretty bad. But that's the random life.
Literally the whole team right there was just setting them damn screens.
Give me
Good
that.
take.
My guy's he could post up. I need to start posting. Just, I mean, but no, but honestly, if you see how they were running how were they all running alongside him like that? Like he almost had nowhere to go.
Yeah, no, he definitely didn't have nowhere to go. And you see, we just literally got, and that's because this asshole wasn't standing in the paint.
Yep, because we were able to get down there before him. Good take.
Look at
What?
that. That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
That's
That's
fucking weird.
crazy.
This shit feels weird.
It does. That's why I don't want to play this game. It's a horrible. The game is whack.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have had that pick.
Well, look at this guy.
Here you go. Oh
Like his
wow,
spacing is so terrible.
it is so terrible. And I'm there driving in, and he's just standing right there with his defender. Give me that.
Yeah, his spacings are really fucking awful. Wow.
Random life. They're really bad. Random life. They make you want to kill yourself.
Like it all just feels like really stiff. It's almost like it's stiff for them too. It feels really
Hmm.
stiff. Like one of their internets is like really fucked up.
Or maybe it's just a player. Meh. Meh.
Nah, something's affecting my player's ability to move.
I'm willing.
They're
I'm willing.
stuck.
I'm willing to blame one of these characters who are not good at reading the court and where to place their guy. But this feeling that you're having with your I have that I know exactly what you're talking about, and the majority of times it either happens when you're playing with randoms or it happens when you're playing against a team full of lockdown defenders. It's one or the other. You're playing with bad randoms or you're playing with a bunch of lockdown defenders. You're playing against a bunch of lockdown defenders. Man, you ain't. Wow. I guess. But I couldn't get my dunk off though. That's crazy. Finally.
All right.
No way. Wow.
That's crazy. He got that rebound.
I mean, if the big guy isn't boxing out, I don't know what else to do.
And then he keeps inbounding it to the damn bot.
I do to the bot every now and then. Just. Hmm. Hmm. No, 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 no. Turn that off. That's your problem, Junior. You lack some. Ah. I hate you. Oh, yeah, yeah.
all had that weird jumper too.
Mm.
That shot right there.
But he just wet it in that guy's face. Yo, look at this. You know what this dude's name is? You know what reek means?
Where he stinks. Cut Jack.
No. Reek is a character in Game of Thrones who he was like a womanizer. He was kind of he just had sex with a whole lot of women. He was kind of like a sleazeball a little bit, but he was bearable and he was always hanging out with the good guys. You know what I mean? He ends up getting captured by people who really dislike him. They cut off his balls and they essentially torture him and turn him into like a shell of himself. A shell of himself, for real, for real. Ultimately, later on, his sister comes in and saves him. But during that whole ordeal, which I think is like a whole season and a half, or almost like 2 seasons, he's like, "You are no longer." I can't remember what his name is. His original name was, but like he's like, "Your name is now Reek." So that's who we playing with. We playing with a dude who got his balls cut off right now.
He should have threw that shit back. But of course he did. He wants to fucking live in the paint. And then he just keeps throwing it back to the bot. That shit crazy.
Look at him go in the paint. What an idiot. You saw how I was like pretending to charge up to go into the paint, and you saw how he just like slid into the paint?
That's what he's been doing the whole time.
Jeez Louise. Hold up one sec. Hey bro, me and my friend, we've been watching you play, and I'm like streaming. I'm like streaming right now, right? Like no. I just have a question. I just have a question. I just have a question. I just have one question. My only question is how come every time we go into the paint or we try to like slash into the paint, why do you follow us?
Follow because you niggas are putting up the dumbest attempts I've ever seen.
If we were to this is all the whole game is being recorded. And right? So it's all on YouTube. My name is Dade County. No, what I'm saying what I'm trying to tell you
What are you telling me?
is if we were to show this game to any NBA analysis, any person who like knows basketball, they would all point to you and say, "You are the one fucking up." So you could say you don't care. You could say you don't care. You could say you don't care and this and that and I get all that.
We're not
But all I'm telling you
we're
is
not playing
I
defense.
know all I'm telling you is based on the evidence
Look at the scoreboard. Look at
based
it.
what all I'm telling you is based on the
I don't
evidence
give a fuck about none of that, bro. We shot
you're
11 points. We're
really
shooting 12 for
poor
20, bro.
you're
Like,
really
stop it.
poor at spacing. You're really poor at
Bro,
spacing
I don't
and also
fuck
every
about none of
time
that,
we
bro.
go into the
You're a
lane
glass cleaning finisher. You have 4
we
rebounds.
go every time we
Yeah,
go
that's
into the
9
lane
rebounds.
every time we go into the lane
Rebounds.
you tend to like fall into the lane with us and so since you fall into the lane with us
Fuck, keep putting
you
it up,
bring
people.
your big guy with you, you know?
I'll sit at the 3-point
So,
line. I'll sit at the 3-point line and watch you niggas not score and turn the ball over constantly.
um, sure. I mean, whatever. You know, at this point, it's whatever. The whole game it got recorded, bro. So it doesn't even matter what. It's like I just like just based on right, based on the evidence though. Like based on the evidence though.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. I'm playing a game, my nigga.
I know, I hear you. I'm just letting you know that based on the evidence though,
Okay. But look,
you
man,
should really
I'm a
work
rebound
on
nigga. I'm a
you should like work
nigga.
on your guy.
We know how
You
to
should no not even work on your guy. You need to work on how to play.
listen.
And that's cool.
Fuck,
But
listen.
it was a
I know
pleasure.
you
It
dumb
was a
for
pleasure.
fucking
You have a good
knowing
day.
that.
Yeah, he's a prick that one.
What did he say?
He's a cunt. He said we're horrible at scoring. We can't score. I mean, it's all on video. Well, if unless he has his thing muted, but hopefully he doesn't, so it's all recorded. But I was just telling him, I was like, dude, I'm streaming right now, so the whole game's recorded, right? So just to let you know, like, whatever you're saying right now, it doesn't matter because if I were to show this game to anyone who knows any kind of NBA, who like, they would point to your poor gameplay, they would point to your poor spacing as a reason why we can't get anything in.
Essentially.
So, I mean, what he said right now, all right, no, you know what? Now I'll stand at the three. I'm like, bro, but so you played 3 quarters knowing what you were doing was wrong. So like that's what I'm trying to tell him. I'm like, dude, based on the evidence, you're an idiot.
Pretty much.
So
Pretty much.
that's all I really had. He started to get loud and etc. etc. And I was like, you know what, man? It was a pleasure meeting you, bro. You have a good day. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I ain't really about to sink to that anymore. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Oh shit. This game, this jumper shit just feeling weird this game.
It's his fault. He knew, you know what he said? He was like, you know what? All right, I'm going to stand at the three and watch you guys not score. I'm like, so you just admitted that you knew you weren't spacing properly. Okay. You have a good day, bro.
You should go in there. You should go in there and be like, "Hey, watch us not score."
Nah. Because at the end of the day,
We win the game.
mm-hmm.
Win the game. Go back in there and be like, "Watch us not score."
I'm not even gonna, cause dude, he just radiates with like negative energy. You know what I mean? He just radiates with like negativity. So it's kind of just like he doesn't need to be in my life. The only reason why he's in my life is because I have the unfortunate addiction of liking this fucking game.
See, why would that guy do that? He needs bailed out.
His name is Reek. He had his balls cut off, and he's a shell of himself.
It's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Guy had his balls cut off.
He got his balls cut off. It was messed up. It was messed up. Like that whole series. And the person who did that to him, they got their like they got we got payback. We got revenge for him. You know what I mean? So it was definitely satisfying in the end. But yeah, like that process when they were turning him into Reek, it was fucked up. Game of Thrones was wild.
And then this motherfucker, he just.
Nah, man, I gave up on this game as soon as he opened up his mouth and like he was just like, cause like it's like he wanted the smoke. He would as soon as I go into the thing, he's like, yo, say something. I dare you, say something to me. Whatever, say something to me. You know what I mean? So I was just like, just to let you, I was yeah, like he something crappy probably happened to him today, and he wants to move that energy on to somebody else. But I was like, you know what, bro? You got to try harder than that. I record your horrible gameplay, so it'll be on the internet forever.
Right.
With your screen name and all. And then your IP address, because you know the hackers, once all they need is your screen name. They'll figure the rest out.
See, why is this guy setting the screen? That's like the worst thing to fucking do in that situation because they're going to.
Hmm. Wet.
That shit's fucking crazy.
Hmm.
That's crazy right there. It's like that's fucking that's ridiculous. Oh, look at that bot. We outscored this team when he gets out of the paint. This score, that's fucking crazy.
Hmm. Yeah, see, like there's no point in going back into the chat and talking to him and doing anything about. Yeah, it's just like, you know what? You enjoy your life, and I hope it gets better, bro. Yeah, he was like, I dare you. As soon as I thought, as soon as I turned the mic on, he was like, yo, say something. I dare you, say something. And I was like, dude, I just want to let you know, that you're clogging the hell out of. Oh no, no, because it started with a question. I was like, dude, I just have a question. I just have a question, bro. I just have a question, and I kept having to repeat it because he was just going off, going off, going. Finally, oh, what's your question? I was like, how come every time we try to drive into the paint, you follow us into the paint and bring your big guy with you and bring the defender with you? Because you guys can't score, da 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 da, and he just starts going off about that nonsense. You know what I mean? But then, exactly. But then ultimately, he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna stand out. I'm gonna go stand out at the three," which is essentially all you could. You know, he just admitted that. You
His
know,
spacing was bad.
his
He
spacing was
started standing
horrible.
out on the three, and then we have the highest scoring quarter of our game.
So I was like, yeah, I was like, so I just kept like, based on the evidence, my man, based on the evidence, you're trash.
Essentially. He can't look at this shit. He getting beat on the boards, and then it has me guarding multiple people on the outside because I don't know what the fuck this Reek asshole is doing.
Yeah, and Reek's a whole nother headache. Reek ain't even brave enough. Bro, that's what Reek ain't even brave enough to turn his mic on.
Yeah, that guy, he blew the game. He
Hmm.
can't score. He fucking. And not to mention the other guy had like 7
Hey
turnovers.
yo, that ice make it sound like you sipping that Dean, man.
Nah, they just that little Terramana.
How many hip hop video where you hear the ice? Yeah,
Classic Cavassier
yeah,
trying to get it or pass it to us.
yo.
Yeah, this shit crazy. That motherfucker, he just look at he loves the paint.
He loves the paint, bro. He's such a that's what
He started calling timeouts.
he could do whatever you want. The evidence ain't going away. His screen name Mill. Hold on, let me go ahead and set up the scoreboard just so everyone could read his mile TBE is trash. Okay.
I wanted him to get the turnover before I called for it.
Oh, go go.
And then he's trying to follow me. You see that shit?
Hell yeah, I see it. And you haven't even said anything to him. So how does he know that you're my homie? I mean, I guess I probably passed you a bit, but you haven't even said that.
Said it to the other guy too.
Yeah, like
But
look
he
at
was
him.
doing that since the beginning of the game too, though.
Yeah,
Just like fucking following us in the paint and
into the
shit.
paint.
That's all he was doing. Yeah. He was literally following us in the paint. Like we get the ball, then he run at it.
Hold up one second. Let me. Yeah, I got my point across, but his mic was muted. I got my point across well. Like I actually liked myself right there. You know what I mean? How I was like explaining why he's trash to him. Uh,
Just fucking it up.
he was really. Let's jump back in. Let's see what other randoms we get. You know what I mean?
I don't know what the fuck that game was.
But guess
I hate centers who just do that. Like, like standing. He was literally standing in the paint with two defenders the whole game.
hmm
It's like, and then it's like, damn, you gonna be in the paint that much? At least make a defensive presence on the other end of the court. You know?
but yeah, man. Yeah, my man. It's all recorded. Hey, what's going on in politics?
Oh, Trump called Georgia begging for like 12,000 votes or something.
Yes. 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 He's like, yo, I just need to find 11,000. And he had the exact number. I just need to find 11,780.
700. Yeah, I need you to find them. Find them now.
This guy, bro.
Oh, God. You find them? You find them
You found him there. Yo, Trump is such a freaky. Oh my gosh, yo. And people like him, bro. People like him. They freaking like him, bro. That is.
That shit is funny. That shit's fucking funny.
Kamala Harris blast Trump's call to Raffensperger in return to Georgia to help clinch Senate runoff races.
Fuck, I didn't even see the overall the other team was playing.
Yeah, you know what? I'm right. You're right. I haven't seen it either. I'm never going back to the gym again. I have to go back to the gym. I gotta lift.
Usually motherfuckers who have their microphone in the game like that guy, don't fucking know.
Usually. Sometimes I have my mic on. But yeah, usually.
Oh my god, number 40. People who always look racist are really good at this game for some reason. This humble, whatever the fuck his name is.
Humble man.
Yeah, whatever the fuck.
Why do you say racist? I'm actually interested because I kind of think you're right, but I just want to know like how did you draw it?
Just to look on his, just to look at his face. He look
Oh,
like some white people and be like, yeah, that motherfucker mildly racist.
true. Oh, they jumping for joy for no, you know what I mean? I need to get my finishing badges. That's what it is. I'm trying to get the rest of my finishing badges, and then all three of my characters will be complete.
I don't think you have to worry about this guy like stacking the paint.
We'll see. Oof.
Well, they stopped me from throwing the fucking alley.
Yeah, they got the steal. They got the steal.
Yeah, they got this. Yeah.
Are any of them lockdowns?
No. Oh, they gonna yell at your ass for not throwing that long, bro. Oh, why did he throw that right there? I think that guy's a sharp. I can't remember which one is a jump shooter.
I don't know why. Yeah, like they literally made me get the violation. Like, and then this guy falls on the ground. Ugh, you crazy, bro.
Oh, you motherfuckers is really fucking bad.
hmm How's I not able to get that block?
Oh shit, I don't know where he's going with this ball right now.
Yeah, but we're all crowded.
I'm trying to get open. He just dribbling like all erratic.
Right? And it's almost like you're trying to get open, but he's like dribbling to where you are.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away from this motherfucker.
hmm
trying to do? That whole time, I was just trying to get away from him.
Nah, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly. I know. Remember, I play with these. I play with these kind of people all the time. So believe me, it tends to be the same kind of types over and over again. It's like, yo, like surprise me, man, surprise me.
That was annoying. Next time, I should just left the inside open. It was stayed on that dude.
Oof,
Good shit.
how he got that in was amazing. Unless he has gold needle through. Oh, and they let him get that.
Playmaking. He's a playmaking slasher, so they're gonna let him get shit like that. Oh wow! But he falls though. Falling in that situation, it actually benefited him that time, but it fucks the team. Like,
Hmm, it's all on YouTube. What's his screen name? I'll take. I'll.
what is his name? I don't know. Fred? No.
No, it's Frida or Frito.
I can't tell which one's our sharpshooter. I think it's this recon guy. I think. Oh, why is he shooting? I guess it's not him. When he shoots that one. Hey, you're wide open. Oh, let's see. My guy got left open because I was guarding him.
You ran into the paint.
Well, I was already down there, so it's like I stopped the
Mm,
fast break.
right, right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Damn. And he got it back. And he gets a green.
See, but it happened again because that their whole team, like the whole team, just followed him into the paint. See, I'm already standing here. I don't know why number 13 is. You see how late he is on this pass?
Hmm.
That's crazy. See, why are they both like following each other? Their spacing's fucking horrible.
We were. It was 9-2. Oof.
Yeah, but see, I'm always the first one back down the court. I'm just gonna let the
Their
big team score.
their small forward is a lockdown.
Yeah. So what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna let him do what he does.
Dang.
See, but they never. You see how they don't cross? These guards, they
They
don't.
just stand still, don't they?
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh. Frida making a name for himself instead of freaking falling on the floor after messing up. No way. Oh, getting that rebound. Box out. Give me that.
That's crazy. I let him jump and go back up, but at least I get the free throw, I guess. But 2K does feel weird right now. Feels slightly weird.
Dude, them getting these freaking rebounds, man, is something else. Mm-mm. You're gonna hit that. Oh, wow. I didn't catch that ball.
Their spacing is really bad. I can't tell who the shooter is. Who called that?
Mm-mm.
They fucking eating in the paint right now. That shit crazy. Bro, where is he throwing this ball right now? He went up for that and made it? Cut that shit. I wouldn't even done that. That's amazing. You see with number 13? You see how he just kind of running around like he's like running around with no purpose. Like where the fuck is he running to right now? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Did 13 run out of bounds?
13?
Yeah.
13?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
No, not on that last play, on the play you were talking about. How do I get a defensive breakdown for that? What?
We getting torched out here. Oh, you should have went in there, Chad. You had that shit.
Let's go.
You see what I'm saying? Like, where is he at? Like, who the fuck is he going? I don't understand this motherfucker. Bro.
Whoa, my goodness, bro.
Oh, did that motherfucker that the other time was on the side?
Nah, he didn't, I guess. But isn't there a noise? I heard the noise.
Yeah, there's a buzzer. There is a buzzer, brother. What up, Q?
His mic might be Q's your mic muted? We did I haven't Yo, we stopped muting Q because of the snoring. That is kind of awesome, actually.
No, I don't have Q. I hear Q.
People took him into
Yeah, I hear him.
custody and pulling his taser on the young man, continued to
You
ask
don't hear Q?
I
what
don't
had done wrong.
I don't hear him right now. No. You hear him right now?
Okay.
Oh no, I wasn't talking.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, I don't know. I haven't muted him.
This- Many in the crowd pointed out that being
Yeah, I
disrespectful
just got that just snoring
was
on
not a
shit.
crime. Now for Abel. What is his history?
For real.
More reported was recurrent. Abel pursued a man who he thought struck him in a bar. Abel chased the man, pistol whipped him, and shot him in the hand. Turns out it was the wrong guy. Abel
That's fucked up.
Cut that shit out.
Oh, my bad.
Imagine you have a night out of town trying to get some hot wings and niggas shoot your ass for no fuckery.
2008,
This is a cop
Mm.
now, by the way. This is fucked up.
centering around Abel's stepchildren, that her husband forced her to use false claims of alleged
That is
sexual
fucked up.
abuse against the children's grandparents, who were in some level of custody at the time. Abel's wife made the allegations in
What
order
you watching that shit on, Q?
abuse order.
Facebook, I'll share it with you.
Because
Yeah,
Abel's
you
wife
about to ruin my
revealed
whole video though because I'm about to, the whole thing's about to get copyrighted.
the bomb waiting to go off. Even in 2008, Joseph
You in these videos, nigga. You killing me, nigga.
up at his home.
Nah, just nah. It's not for you. It's not for you. It's just to kind of troll like horrible 2K randoms, among other things.
Got like this whole censorship shit going on right now. I don't know what to
Not
do
no
with it.
censorship. No censorship. It's whatever. I'll figure it out. Like yo, this thing actually has a way that it could actually take just that specific sound off, and it leaves everything else.
So is he gonna start doing that shit?
I guess I don't know, but weren't we like clawing our way back in?
Yeah, cause I was fucking scoring. And this dumbass started doing her dumbass shit. This dude just cut the microphone off. The other guy.
I don't think it matters.
The Frito 66 dude just cut his microphone.
Isn't that the point guard running down there like that? I don't understand what's going on.
I'm just gonna get her bitch the ball. They just been inbounding the ball to me recently.
Okay.
I'm definitely not getting the ball. That's what you call this. Doing that spacing is bad. Woo! There you go.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's my guy. See? But this is shit that these random do, dog. I fucking score four straight points. Next thing you know, these niggas just don't want to pass the ball no more.
I was surprised that that was goaltended. I was like pretty happy that that got goaltended actually. I was like, oh. Yeah, you're right. It's like you start to get on fire, and they're like, "Yo, put that fire out. We're trying to lose here." It does, yeah. Oh, that's a jumper. Hey, you ain't. Oh, they're gonna guard you. Nice. Goaltending again.
I never seen goaltending in that situation.
Right?
Feeling you're ready to fight back for London. Oh, you're with Jackson. That's brilliant. Asking to help someone. That would be telling. Now, out with it.
It's Fran Kelly's son. They've lost the plot. A couple of them put my brother in hospital because they didn't like the look of him.
I'm sorry, Nell.
Please give me right now when I gave him the names of the blokes who did it.
Don't fret. We'll step in where the police can't. We'll get those thugs for you.
Worth a try. Help me and I'll help you back.
Bruh. He followed me. You see that?
What, 13?
Yeah.
Yeah.
18.
18?
He followed me. Yeah. I was trying to fucking stop.
Nah, I wasn't. I didn't just. Oh, how can I never get those? Good rip. What was that timeout call for? somebody quit. Was it somebody on our team?
Yeah, that was our shooting guard.
Mm.
Man, fucking stuck in the paint.
Yeah, I saw. Ooh. Oh wow, and he goes back up with it. Oh my goodness.
What's he doing? Fucking idiot. Hey, defense. I don't understand people's who first instinct is to pass it to the robot when you got four other people on the court.
Mm. It's kind of that's weird. That's weird because sometimes the robots hit, man. Sometimes the robots hit a lot.
When your teammates are open though?
Well, it's sometimes it's like just the first thing you see that's open, and
But why are you even looking for a bot to be open?
it's not. You're not looking for a bot. You're just looking for a button, especially when you're doing directional, when you're doing like direct pass. You're looking for in a quick situation. Sometimes you're looking for the first. I hear there's times where no, don't give it to the bot, and also the bot hurts,
What?
especially when they're like throwing it up like that. It's tough.
Oh,
Sometimes it's like in game decision. It's not horrible. The game doesn't penalize you, unless the bot freaking decides to chuck the shot,
well,
which is.
it
But
technically
I
penalizes
think
you when you
I think
don't
they
pass it
turned
to
that
the
up. I
open
think they
man.
turned that up. But the bot is an open man.
Yeah, when you don't pass it to the open man, that's not a bot. It technically does penalize you.
Bro, fucking, he threw that shit straight to a bot.
Yeah, that situation is you know what I mean. But
In that situation, he just looking for a bailout. See, I was open that time though, but he threw it right to the bot.
the bot hit that three, and it was right next to me.
For three.
And he was right next to me, as opposed to throwing it across the court where there's a high chance of them intercept. You are not. Give me that. Wow.
Got a point. Niggas made my dicks off of that shit. Oh, there you go, shoot him. Cause sometimes the bot, when that pass that motherfucker back,
This is true. This is true.
I don't know what the bot. Fuck that bot. When that motherfucker became fucking see he did look at this shit. That motherfucker was open in the paint and he threw it to the bot.
I bet he was just mashing X.
That shit crazy.
The way he got it and immediately threw it to the bot. I bet he was just. You are not getting that. Wow, they let him get it. They let him get that.
Paint. If he can't handle being in the paint, get his ass down there. See right there, he should have passed it to the bot. Wide ass open behind him. Goofy when it comes to this 2K shit, boy.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is not that hard.
It is not hard at all. That's why I don't really like. Sometimes I don't really like to play this. Annoying.
That shit just penalizes everybody when other people fucking.
That's facts.
That's crazy. He's making everything contested too. That shit wild.
You can back in from there.
You motherfucker. He didn't fuck up. See, that motherfucker, I was trying to get it to the other side. That bit, he was standing there open. You know, in that situation right there with his hands already up, you don't have to jump to block the shot. Just keep your hands up the whole time. 2K is gonna consider it contested. The moment someone jumps, it takes away the
No one will be left unstrained. No one.
Bro, this motherfucker here took forever to throw that shit. I didn't even think he was gonna pass the ball.
Both of their optics are squeaky clean. That's smart. That one about 8.61 million times smarter, give or take an order of magnitude. I managed to trace their encrypted posture channels back to a remote server.
Then let's pop back and see what we can find.
Why did he foul him? Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh man.
Shoot.
Look at that. That's the best paint defense the whole game.
But why did it have to boil down to this?
He should end this other match. You know, I don't know why I had to boil down to this.
You know what I mean?
Reminder, the criminals we're investigating have a server at this location.
Defense here. Nothing too fancy.
Oh, you mean more defense? Okay.
That's the target. Should be hackable.
Why did he do that?
Wow.
Oh my god. Why would he do that shit?
Oh my goodness.
Why would he do that shit? You have someone trailing behind you or take over. That's fucking crazy. Wow. Wow, bruh.
Yeah, I'm done for 2K for the night. I'm about 2K'd out.
That's fucking crazy. Wow.
I'm 2K'd out, bro.
That's fucking wild.
You are not lying. I got another badge.
I don't care about badges.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this badge up.
Damn, the inside of Drake. Damn, Drake got money, boy. Inside this man, y'all look like a house, baby.
Yeah, Drake got money. That's crazy. And people get mad at me when I complain that I ain't get no part of the freaking pandemic bonus. Like, y'all dudes are evil as fuck. I can't even imagine what that idiot's saying with his mic on.
He fucked up the game trying to throw that alley oop.
I wonder if he was gonna try to blame other people.
Probably. That's usually what they do. That whole game would have been avoided. Them niggas just would have been passing me the ball and I got us back in the game. But then they went on their little rogue mission and missed some shots.
And then throwing an alley oop in a moment where that it was just not needed.
No, especially he a slasher playmaker. He could have just dunked that shit. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that we almost came back from 10 points in less than a minute shows how Republican those guys were. We should have lost that game.
Yeah, so I don't know. I have gold, fancy footwork. I don't even care. It don't even matter.
What you got going on, man? How was your day, brother?
Alright, shit. We were short, dude. Made it home by 3 o'clock
You
today.
ain't gonna ask me? Fuck you too, then, bro. Nobody give a fuck about your day, Floppy.
Damn.
Bro, I didn't even see you come in here.
I did.
Damn, you been on since 3 o'clock. You ain't had no package. You took VTO, didn't you?
You can't even take VTL my shit. Nah, it was just a short ass day. We only had like 4,500 packages come out of the warehouse. I had like 37 stops today.
Yeah, people broke, bro. It'll pick back up when you stay in pit. Oh, shit. Oh, boy, you sound like you just sneezed down your motherfucking lung. But I'm gonna say bless you, and if you atheist, then fuck you.
I don't appreciate that comment.
Oh, fucking.
Not your profanity.
Hey, fucking, Dane Cook, dog. He always got me with that shit. When he told the dude, bless you in the bus, and the dude's like, I'm a fucking atheist, blah, 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 blah. You remember that shit, Q?
Mm-hmm.
Dane Cook snapped on him. It was like, I hope one day when you die, you come back as a beautiful tree, and then some lumberjack goes through the woods and chops your ass down. And you know what? I hope he prints you on the Bible. Goddamn Dane Cook. What's he been doing in his life? Look at his Instagram.
Yo, Q,
Yeah, what up?
guess how much VC I got, brother? Wild guess. Wild guess.
150,000.